There we go. Okay, I think we have sound. Yay! Okay, at least I see the sound thing going on. So, okay. All right, I think we have it now. Okay, I need to move some stuff. Too crowded. Too crowded. All right. All right, can you hear me now? I hope. I'm yelling for the moment. I see sound on my screen. So if you can hear me, let me know. Yay! Yeah, we. I don't know. I have my issues. I don't know. Sometimes it just works, and sometimes I gotta fiddle with it for a while. So I don't know. Gonna have to be deleting some videos there. That was really weird. I don't know what's going on with it. Very strange. Very strange. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a fan on my computer. Let me see what I did with my little stand thing. Um, oh, there it is. Wait, wait. I got it. I just have to get the computer adjusted over here. Oops, wrong side. Hold on. I'm getting At least we have sound. Yay. Now, if I can plug it in, we'll keep power. Won't run out of battery. There we go. Because when I stream, it uses all the electric. All right, an extension cord over the chair, and okay, let's see how that is. All right. Okay, now I'm still here. Yoo-hoo. Okay, now we gotta wait for everybody else to get back. All right. Okay, good. No, right, Eileen? Okay, I need to bring the mouse over here for a minute. Oh my goodness. I gotta get my screen is backwards. I hate that backwards thing. Makes me crazy. All right, popping out the chat. There you guys are. All right. Get y'all over here. Hey, Jean. I think we're all set now. Y'all can hear me, right? Sound is good? Because it's okay, good. Everything's good. All right. Good deal. I'm moving and y'all can see me moving, so we're good. Yay. All right. So, diamond painting. Let's see. Okay, let me check something before I go back. Okay, 4 minutes in. All right. That's good. Okay, so put the chat back up. Put minicam back in the front. Oop, put the chat over the minicam. Okay, and my controls are there. All right. Now, let me see if I can get the chat a little bit bigger. Remember how to do that. Bigger chat. Okay, there we go. Yay. Hey, Lori. Hey, Marie. Hey, Kat. And anybody else I missed. All right. And anybody who hasn't said anything, hello. Okay, so I'm going to do some diamond painting, but I'm going to show you guys the setup that I'm working on and the new stuff I bought. So I'll start with that. I'll start with what I've been doing and the new stuff I bought. I've got them all stretched out now so we can see them. So I'm not going to zoom in yet. Okay, so I'm going to set the mouse back over there. Move the baby wipes. Won't need those. Set the mouse down. Okay, moving the baby wipes. Okay, let's see. Okay, now I'm going to try to remember to speak up because the volume is low in YouTube for some reason. I don't understand. It's low. So anyway, this is what I thought was a wolf is not actually a wolf. It's a husky. It's a doggy. So I'm going to, oh yeah, you bet. Okay, let me find Jean's name. Okay, and add moderator. Okay, say something, Jean. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let me get the cursor out of the way. There we go. Okay, good. Anyway, this is a husky. So now I have to do a wolf. Even though this looks like a wolf, because I thought it was. And I was thinking one of the things said it was, but maybe not. Maybe it was just my imagination. I don't know. Anyway, this is a round drill. Uh-oh. Okay, look. Now I flipped it over. There. Okay. Round drills look like this. Okay. So that's what this guy is. He's done with round ones. Let me see if the camera is on autofocus. So let me see what happens. Whee! Ooh, that's good. Shiny. Nice and shiny. Okay, so let's see. Back up slowly. All right, there. Okay, so he's finished. He measures 9 and... Oh, I lost my note. 9 and 7/8, I think, or 9 and 3/4. Okay, so that's what he measures. So I will have to get him framed. I think I'm going to frame him in a 12 by 12. Yeah, and this is 3 days. Not working all day except one of the days. That last Saturday, I finished him. Was it last Saturday? I think. Anyway, yeah. So he's going to get framed 12 by 12, I think. I'll have to go to the store and take a look and see. But yeah, I think it's 12 by 12 because he is a square. So, okay, so he's done. Stuff. And I have drills left. So I have the drills left over. So there's 12 colors in him. So I have 12. Okay, that's the second one I started. And this one is squares. And the square drills look like, let me see. Oh, you can see these pretty well. Okay, the square drills look like this. Okay. I want to move too fast. Our internet is still having issues. We're working on that. We upgraded our internet to go faster, but our cables are old. So new cables are coming today. So I will be hopefully next week be going faster. We'll see. It took forever to connect today. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it won't be stopping and starting and all that. No little spinny thing. So here's my owl so far. And I've only gotten this much done. I haven't had a lot of time to work this week on stuff. There's been a lot of stuff I needed to take care of business wise for all 3 households. And so it's like, yeah, yeah, no, no cats. Yeah. Oh, this would be very bad for cat hair. Yeah, very bad. And I'm not cat sitting the grandkitty anytime soon, so I think we'll be okay. But this is the owl anyway. And then um, all of the I'm gonna bring my tray over here. Okay, so I have all the all the trays I could find. That I bought a few extras, but I finally went to AliExpress and I ordered more trays. I like these little green ones. So what I've done, I've put magnets on the bottom. This is a metal cookie sheet, and so let me see if I can find one I can turn over. Here, let me get. No, that one doesn't have any. Here, this one's got some. It's just got a few in there. So let me just do this. Okay, so see, I put magnets on the bottom, and they're this way for a reason. Okay, one is for balance. So when you're putting your tool in the tray and you're pushing down to pick up the beads, um, you don't want it to do this and dump them all, right? I did that once. Okay, so we're learning as we go. So I've got the magnet strips on the bottom. And right now I've got almost all of the colors for the owl out because I'm leaving him set up on the counter over here. Um, and in the trays, if you can see the numbers I have back here, okay, so the first thing on that little strip of paper, the sticker, is the symbol of the color on the chart. Okay. The second number that I hand wrote in there is the number of the container that the beads are in, and the third number is the DMC color number on the containers. Okay, so let me see how to tilt it. There we go. Now you can see it better. Okay, so each tray has that in it. That makes it so much easier to find my colors instead of having to hunt up everything. I was going nuts. The other thing, I have this case here, and this is chipboard with magnet strips on like this, okay? And I can fit 9 trays in here at a time. And I've got multiple of these cases. Now what this is a pistol case. Okay, it's a pistol case. I got these at Academy, and I got these years ago, so they probably would look different by now. But they have these foam things in here, and I'll show you why that's dented there in a minute. But see, this is the waffle thing, so I just turned these over. Okay, and these originally were my bead cases, which I have brought one up here to show you my bead setup. We're working with the Delicas. Okay, let me move Mr. Owl. All right. Oh, here, let me move these guys. These are a new one I'll show you in a bit. I haven't quite gotten my act together with that one just yet. Working on it. Let me see if I can find a tray to put these in. Oh, I'll set it over here. Okay, because we'll do show and tell in a minute. I got off on these bead box. Now I got to finish this. Okay. All right. So this is the setup that I used for 11, 12 years when I had my business. And so this is one of the gun cases, and I flipped the waffle thing over, and sometimes I would store patterns back here underneath this, or notes, or something, and sometimes a business card in case this got misplaced. So yeah. Yeah, you know about these, Eileen. Yeah. So This is a Chinese watercolor tray, or a Japanese, I don't know, whichever. But it's a watercolor tray. But all of my colors were put in here. I saved the center for the culled beads, the ones that weren't quite perfect. And so I used the center section for that. But this is one that doesn't have a strap on it yet. But this is a little pouch. It's peyote stitch done with delicas. And I just basically mixed these colors up. And here's the little flap, and there's the inside. And it gets a spiral rope strap. That's in a different box. But yeah, and there's the back of that. But let me tell you, when I first saw a beaded pouch, it was in a store that sold beads. They weren't a bead store, but they sold beads, and they had an artist or two with stuff in the store. And I saw that little pouch, and I went ballistic. I said, I have got to teach myself how to do that, because there were no teachers there. This was 1993. I think it was 93. It's either 92 or 90. We'll do a bead show, but that's not going to be today. I'm just wanting to show you all my setup. So bead thread, needles get parked in the foam. There's a pin here, and I usually keep a thread on the pin so it doesn't move. And of course, I have various containers for my beads. These were tiny lifesavers. I don't remember what they were called. Yes, Eileen, on a TP roll. See, here's one right here. Yeah, this is the one I used for this tiny bag. Yeah, TP roll. Yep, definitely. Yeah. So anyway, it opens up, and you dump the candy out. Well, I started saving these for my beads, because flipping it over, pouring it, closing it, one-handed. I love these things. I hoard them. I treasure them greatly. I was giving a few away, and then I stopped doing that. Oh, there it is. I wondered where that rascal went to. I was looking for this zipper pull. This is a spiral rope zipper pull, and it's got various sizes of beads in it. I don't know how well y'all can see it because it's dark, but yeah, this is what's called a spiral rope. And this one has all the various sizes. See all these different sizes of beads here. This is what I was making those with. See all the different sizes? So there's the big delicas and the little delicas. Yeah. And some seed beads, size 11 seed beads as well. But anyway, this is my setup, and I would put colors on my project, and a little bead scoop, and whatever else I needed, findings, not fixtures, findings. I was looking at my lamp when I said fixtures. Haha. And then I cut a piece of fun foam to go on top, because sometimes the little tiny beads would get stuck in the foam of the top. So yeah. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll get all my beads out, all my projects, my books, and I'll show y'all all that stuff. I'll get out the Guardian and show you all that. But anyway, this is what sprung this idea. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close my box. Okay. Put him back there and get this one back over here. Okay, so yes, beading is very relaxing. Love it. Love beading. Yeah. I just don't do that much of it anymore. I kind of got burned out, because I did I've done 5 design books, and the last one was for a publisher, Design Originals, and it was called Peyote 101. And I just had some more simplistic designs in that book because I was also working on my book number 4 at the same time. I was self-publishing. My first 4 I self-published. So I was working on the 4th one and the 5th one for the publisher in the same year. Yeah. That was a bad thing to do, but that's what I did. So, yeah. Anyway, going to work because the bouncing and these things will go, they flip. So that was not going to work. So I knew I had to have some kind of foundation. Now this makes the box a little bit heavier, but I'm not worried about that right now. My main goal is to get these things in here so that they don't move. So I can put these in here. I also have little lids with a little piece of magnet. So, those can set in here as well. And I know there's bound to be some more ideas I'm going to get as I go along for how to work with these things. It's just a matter of giving me time to get there. But yeah. What? To hold on to, I want to hold the Eileen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I've got 2 of these fixed up right now. And what's great also is that it comes out of here and I can use it like a palette. I can just, hold on to this or set it there. Or there's one on this cookie sheet that has a bunch of trays stuck to it already. It's underneath. This is an extra one. But see, it's down there. And then I have this one just stuck onto the tray. So when I decided to put all of the owl colors out, this is what happened. So it stays here on the desk. It doesn't go anywhere. It stays here. This is not portable this way. Oh, hello. Look what happened. See, it's gone. It's stuck to the bottom of the cookie sheet. Okay. Oh my goodness. And if you're wondering about this is a spacer. It's just from rolled up bubble wrap because I had bead boxes and containers down here. See, I had another bead tray here, right? And I had so I emptied this into another box, what was in here. And yeah, but this is just a spacer. So it's holding this up now. Because I don't know where the pieces of foam are that was in there. Have no idea. Anyway, project boxes. Okay, so that's these guys. And what I can also do is have the other one of these on this side. So if I wanted to lay this out and set the other one here on the table on the desk, I could do that, and I could have both pieces out at the same time. Even though I have 2 boxes, I could have them both laying out on the table at the same time because this lays flat. So, yeah. Yeah, pull yours out and see what you got going on in there, Eileen. What beading projects have you got going on? Then tweet a pic. Oh, I'd love to see it. Tweet a pic. Open it up and tweet a pic. Yeah. That'd be cool. So anyway, that's my setup, and I'm thinking too. I always use Altoid tins for everything. So now I'm thinking, since I have these little lids, I'm thinking I should get an Altoid tin. And I have saved a bunch of water bottle lids. Let me see if I can grab one. Oh, there we go. I guess the other ones are in a box. I had some loose ones, so I can show you what I mean. See, I have these little guys from water bottles. And so I was thinking, if I really wanted to travel, then I could stick magnets on these and put them in the Altoids tin. Kind of like I've got my watercolor set. So these are for watercolor. I like to do my watercolors in these too, in an Altoid tin. But I was thinking we could do the same thing with the drills. You know, it's different. So that would be something to travel with. I expect. You know, put out just a few at a time to work. But have these stuck in the Altoids tin and put a piece of foam over it, like in here, so they don't come out in the tin. So yeah, I'll have to work with that idea and see where that leads. Okay, so that's the setup, the potential setup for travel. Okay, now let me see, what else have I been doing? Okay, this is a small one, and here you can see what they're calling the drill field. Okay, looks like. See if I can tilt it toward the light. There we go. Yeah, now you can see. But that's what it looks like without the drills on it. All the symbols are just like a cross stitch chart. Just exactly like a cross stitch chart. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better right there. Yeah, but that's what it looks like. Okay, and I'm still a beginner, so I'm still learning how to maneuver things and get them the right way. And this is the light pad under here. This is my light pad. I won't turn it on because it makes the camera go crazy. So I won't turn it on. But this is a small one, and I have a little bigger one that I use for drawing. But it's up in the closet. I'm not using that one right now. So I've got a couple. See, I have two of them. One's for my mom. Okay, and I'll explain about that one in a minute. Okay, so this is from the second order from Amazon. And I don't know if you can see. Let me see. You might be able to see that one a little bit better. I don't know where oh, there it is. Yeah, I got it. Here's a picture. Okay, here's a picture. There we go. That's what this one is, and it's really small. It's 25 by 20 centimeters, which I think is like an 8 by 10. I think. So 9 3/4 by 7 3/4. So so I would frame it 8 by 10. Okay. But that's what that one is. It's a really small one, and it's squares. And somebody said, and I thought I was going to like the squares over the round ones, but I like them both. I like working them both. They're different. They're different when you work them. And so for this one, see, I've got this set up here. I got some extra tiny containers. Okay. This goes on there. You just never have enough. Especially with I'm in love with this, and I'm like down this rabbit hole. So yes, it's a kit. Yes. Okay, let me get the new ones out, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, let me put this down. Hang on, I'm in the closet. I tried to straighten all the canvases, so hold on. Okay. Alrighty, let me move this little guy so I don't knock him down. Put him over with the owl. Okay, now I probably can't fit all of this in the camera, but I'm gonna try. Okay, see if that one will stay there for a minute. Okay, so I've got these hands. Now this canvas. Okay, it's a plasticized canvas, so I'm not sure what it's actually made out of, but it has texture and it looks and feels like canvas, like regular canvas, artist canvas. And then it has the picture on the front. It has protective covering. Now some of them are clear like this and some of them are like this. So think about a Xyron. When you run something through a Xyron, it puts the sticky on your back. Whatever paper you put through the Xyron, it puts the sticky on it and it puts the plastic covering like this. Okay, so this is just exactly that concept. Okay, so it comes like this, and then when you peel this back, if I can shine the light, you can see where the sticky is, and it's a little bit beyond the actual picture. But I think if I do this, you can see where it shines and where the sticky ends. Okay, so then when you place the drills in each little square, following your graph, then that's when you get your picture. So it comes like this, and then it comes with the beads, okay, or drills or diamonds or whatever you want to call these things. They're made out of resin, okay. And so you get your all the drills you need, plus usually extra. Everybody's saying, and I've experienced that with the wolf. There's plenty of extras. They have DMC numbers, and I'm going to assume that later I will be able to mix them together from the same number and then use them on something else, which is what I'm hoping for. So these are round ones. You can see inside the package there. And the packages have numbers, and the different companies have different numbers, but you get your canvas, you get your beads that go on it, you get a tool, and usually you get a tray and some wax. The wax goes in the tool to pick up the drills and place them. And the sticky, you pick it up with the wax, but the sticky is I'm new at this. I'm just trying to explain it basically. Okay. So yeah, so you get it's a kit. And they're not very expensive. The wolf was $6, and this one I think was, I'm gonna say $9. I'm not sure, but go on Amazon and check out diamond painting. That's where these have come from Amazon. And there's different companies. And I'm also learning that different companies have different ways of doing things too. So that's more complication. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so this one is a lighthouse, and that one's going to be cool. And you have to remember, just as with cross stitch, you have to remember that the larger your picture, the more detail you're going to get. So anything small is going to look pixelated. For example, this right here, I mean, this is, well, it's not a real good example because this one looks good small. You can still see that that's clouds in the landscape. I mean, you can see that when it's small. But if this was smaller, you would not know that that was a lighthouse probably. Because you have to remember, these squares are 10 squares to the inch. So I guess if you have done cross stitch, you know that your fabric squares, your Aida cloth fabric squares have something to do with the finished size of the picture and all of that. But it's like pixels on a computer, if that makes any sense. Okay, this one you can't really see. This is another landscape. You can't really see it very well. There's a little tiny picture on the canvas, but it's purples and blues. And that's as good as that gets right now. Okay. Because you can't really see it unless I put a light box under it, then you can see. But that's a big one, and I think that one was 12 by 14 was the lighthouse, and the other one's about the same size. And then I've got this one here. Oh, let me take it off the hanger. Can't really see it. It's face to face, so that won't work. I got to take it off the hanger so you can see. Okay, here's this one. This one, the company is Sun Cling, and I got this one on Amazon. Let's see. And this one has the plastic, like Xyron plastic covering. And this one is about a 12 by 14, something like that. Maybe 14 by 18. Oh, that, yeah, it might be bigger than that. Let me see. I can't ever remember. And I don't know centimeters yet. I'm working on that centimeter thing. And of course, this doesn't say what size it is in centimeters either. So it's 17 and a half. And it's 12 that way. So it's about a 12 by 18. I'd probably get a 12 by 18 frame for that one. But tons of black. Tons of black. And this one is going to go with something else. And so, that I haven't gotten yet. But I figured on something that has a lot of solid area, I can have this one going and then a more complicated one going, so that when I get tired of doing this, I can go to the more complicated and just switch between the two. That's why I decided to start two at the same time. But this one is more of a fanciful landscape. Kind of space thing, huh? Yeah, it's going to be cool. But it has a lot of black. Lots of black. And then this one is, oh, it's upside down. Whoops. This one, here's what it looks like in the picture. There. It's a landscape with a little bridge and flowering trees. I have no idea what the trees are, but that one. And here's, you can see most of it. Let me lift it up a little there. So this is a good size for this. If it any smaller, it might have difficulty seeing what it is. But this one is, yeah, this one is a good size for this particular pattern. And you have to kind of be careful, because if you get it too small, it's going to be pixelated and it won't look as good. So, I mean, you have to remember that. You have to watch your sizes. That's why I kind of went for the larger ones. Now I've got more animals coming. I have a lion, a tiger, and these are close-up faces. Now I have to have a wolf, because that's actually a husky dog, and so I'll have to find a wolf for me with diamond painting. And like I said, I've got more coming. I did order several more, and I put in an order on AliExpress. .com, and it takes like 3 weeks for them to get here. So my order has been shipped. I ordered 5 more. The order has putting drills on. This is a saucer. I got it at a garage sale for 10 cents. The 10 cents is on there with a Sharpie. Couldn't get that off. But I covered it with leather. And this is a bead tray. This is what I use for a bead tray. And the amazing thing is, this is great for the drills, because you put these things on here and they're all mixed up, turned over and whatnot. But you shake this and they all flip over. There. They all flip over right there. So that's my tip of the day. The leather bead tray. then they'll all flip over. I love this. Absolutely love this. Okay, I'm not having any static issues at the moment, so that's good. Oh, I have learned to put on 3 at a time. This is the 3 at a time tip on end of the pin. So here's the regular, the single, and this is the, and you can see the red wax in there. Yeah. So, but I have learned to put on 3 at a time, and that's really cool. But you have to have the tray because the trays have the lines, and that's what lines them up. So you have to have a tray if you're going to do multiples. Yeah. So with you know, when you have an area that has a lot of solid, you know, solid area, then yeah, go for the multiples. So I've gotten 3. I haven't got any more than that. I can't do more than that. It gets all wonky, so I haven't quite learned that technique. Okay, so I think that's all the ones that I have gotten out so far, and there's a couple more coming in. Let me see. I think there's 2 coming today. The lion and a leopard face, and it's close up of the face. And those are the small ones. I think they're about the size of the wolf or husky, but might be a little bit bigger. I'm not sure. They might be 12 by 12. Not sure about that. Anyway, so, and of course, this whole time I've been thinking, oh, I need to design my own, right? I need to design my own. So what do? I go in my closet. I knew I had this canvas. This usually goes through a printer. Um, you can print photos on this canvas. It's real stiff, and you can print on it. It's really a fine grain. And so I went to my stash of graphics on the computer and looked through my photographs. And I thought, well, I need something small to start with, you know, so I can see if this is going to work, because I'm thinking, you know, and this concept has worked so far. So I have not seen anybody else do this. It could be that somebody did. I just haven't seen it yet. I don't know. But what I did was printed out a chart, which is a tiger's eyes. You can kind of see, yeah, you can see it better here than I can see it myself, because the camera makes it smaller. Yeah, so you can see, there's an eye, and there's an eye right there. So yeah, so you can see that it's the tiger's eyes, so it's across his face. So what I did was printed that out and ran it through the Xyron. Okay, both sides of the paper, ran it through the Xyron. Then I cut it right on the graph and stuck it to this canvas. And today, right now, I'm going to see if the drills will stick to this. I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure this concept is going to work. I've got my light box. Uh, you can buy them. Yes, you can buy the drills on your, yes, you can buy the drills. You can buy the already sticky blank square graph paper. Yeah, you can buy it, but you have to use a graph when you do that. You have to use a graph with it. Yeah, so this is an external power brick. This is what you would use to like charge your phone when you're going somewhere. You can charge your phone with this. I saw somebody doing this a while back, and it's the perfect thing to use for your light pad. And I can't find my other thing, so I'm going to try this cloth. All right, now let me see if I can get it to come on. Okay, maybe it won't make the screen too crazy if I have most of it covered up. But you can see better. Let me brighten it a minute so you can see better. Okay, so look all the way up. Okay, it's all the way up. Let me see if I have something to cover this end. Maybe it won't. There. So you can see through there. You can see it on the camera. You can see the tiger's face. Okay, so it's like across his eyes. Okay, the grid. Oh, that's right. I missed that step. I forgot to tell you. I have some cross stitch software. And so you put a picture in your cross stitch software, and that's what makes your graph. And you can have it color, symbols, or both, with your color in the background and your symbol on top. Yeah, I mean, there's a different software that you can get, and you can try. There's even some free ones online where you can plug in your picture, and then it gives you a file, and you print it. So yeah, but it's you can specify, like I specified 10 to the inch, and that's what it printed out as. So the drills will fit. Okay, so let's try this. I'm dying to try this. All right, I'm going to peel back this corner. Okay, and that's sticky. Okay, let me get my, oh, that one doesn't have any wax in it. Oops. Let me find this tool. This is the one I want. It's got wax in it. All right. So what I think I'm going to try, I'm going to use my little tray here. And I need to zoom in. So let me go to my software and see if I can't get us zoomed in. Let me see. Video zoom. Okie dokie. Doodly doodly doodly. Okay, I don't know how much focus we're going to get. Okay, so I'm going to try to do up here so I can keep my hand out of the way. I don't know that the focus is going to work very well. It doesn't seem to be looking too good as far as actual focus. Oh yeah, that's kind of bad. It doesn't really work that well. Let me see if the camera software will help in that respect. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm using the camera software. Okay, so I can move my cardboard out of the way now. Okay, and move my tray over and try to get it in the center without knocking anything on the floor or dumping any trays of beads. Okay. By using Minicam and the camera software. Okay, I think that's going to be about it right now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that's better than it was. All right, let's give this a shot. Okay, let me see where my glasses are. Oh, there we go. All right, so I want to get a pale color. Now, the cross stitch software will print out your DMC colors. Oops, let me get in the camera there. It will print out your DMC colors, and it also prints it out like a normal view like we would see. So, okay, so I have an H. The H is the second lightest gray. So I'm going to go over to my tray and see if I have, okay, there's a pale gray. I'm going to go with that one. Okay, since I'm just going to do this for a minute because I don't have all the colors I want. So I'm just going to get this pale gray. Probably drive the camera a little bit crazy. But these are round. Shake them out. Okay, I don't even know how the focus is going to work, but let's give this a shot. Okay, so I'm going to pick one up. Picked it up on the tool and place it in the square. Now, okay, so I'm noticing right now that the squares are a little small. Okay, the squares are a little small. So, may not work exactly. I'm going to have to get the size down because the squares are a little bit small. Okay, see how I'm placing them? So I'm picking them up. Let me see if I can get over here where you can actually see. Okay, I'm going to put the wax is inside the tool. Pick it up. Bring it over and place it on the H. Okay. Yes, Jean, it will. Okay, up we go, see? And I can tell right now that my graph is a little bit too small. And so that as I work my pattern, the pattern is going to be off. So I would definitely have to enlarge that just a slight bit in Photoshop and fix it. So I would have to, yeah, get my graph into Photoshop. Yeah, this is the same kind of thing I ran into with bead software. You have to have like 2 or 3 different programs to get what you need. But yeah, I would have to get it because it's just a little bit off. And I'm thinking that it's going to mess up as it goes along. But I'm not sure. I mean, they could fit perfectly in there. Let me try a square. Okay, let me try a square. I'm going to just put a square in there somewhere. I can take it off later. Oh, actually, the squares fit perfect. Okay, I may not have to do anything. The squares are fitting perfectly, and it may just be my placement for the round ones. So the squares, yeah, they fit in there perfect. Ooh. Yeah, those square ones fit in there perfect. Okay, so I may not have to change anything. I'll work the tiger eyes and we'll see what happens. This is cool. That's working. That is actually working. Okay, and if you have an issue, I know I have another pair of tweezers around here somewhere. A little bit behind me. Okay, I have these really dangerous, very dangerous um, tweezers, but you can remove them. And they seem to be holding well on the Xyron. But I would definitely, oh, we have a static issue here. I would definitely, I lost one over here somewhere. It flew. Oh, there it is. Get back in there. Okay. Yeah, I've got a dryer sheet over here that I rub things on. But yeah, I think that's going to work really well. Some people place them with the tweezers, but I don't like doing that. I prefer, no, I lost my tool. There it is. Hello. Yeah, so that would be a really good thing. Okay, so if you get them off, you know, if it's you place it wrong, you can move it, and sometimes you can scoot it on the sticky. Oh, this, yeah, this is sticking. This is sticking really well. That's awesome. I love that. That is really, really cool. And as I go, I cut the backing off, but I like to leave it there because you don't want the dust getting on that and you don't want to touch it. So, you know, you can put your cover back down when you stop working. And then I also cover with a towel. That helps too. But yeah, that's working great. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put the beads back in here. Dump them into my hand. Back in the container. I know y'all probably can't see that, but anyway, back in the container. And there they are. So let's work on the square one with all the colors so you can actually see. So let me turn this off. But that didn't make my screen go too crazy when I covered it up. So yay, that's good. Say what? Okay, so yeah, let me bring the other one over here that I actually want to work on. This is the little guy here. This is the landscape. And it has more color so you can actually see what I'm doing a little bit better. I'm going to roll this back some. And you can slice the backing. Some of them come sliced. This one did not. So I just took my, this is called a slice. It's a cutter. And it basically cuts through one layer of paper at a time. Let me see if I can get this in the camera. There, the name. Slice. Although it's come off by this time, but it's called a slice, and it's fiberglass tip, or something, or porcelain, or something. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's not a razor blade, and it's supposed to last a long, long time. Hi, Jillian. Yeah. So anyway, so this is what I use with a straight edge to cut my piece. Okay, so let me get, I'm going to have to turn the light pad on. So I need to plug, oops, I need to turn that one off and plug it into this one. And I'm leaving my USB cables in my light pad, because if you take those things in and out too much, they get wonky and they won't hold. So, let me get it bright enough so you guys can actually see. Okay, I think it's focused well enough. We'll call it good. Okay, now I need to get the beads for this. I'm gonna have stuff scattered all over the room. This is what happens when you stream. Everything gets scattered everywhere. All right, so I'm going to bring, this is how I have these. I don't have these in a box. I need to get some more of those containers. Got this. Do I have the mini cam window on top? Oh, yes, I do. I do. And I have the chat is popped out next to it. Yes, Jean. We got that established, and I remembered that. Yeah, because it's backwards, but I'm so zoomed in that I can't see where I'm at. So it's hard to see exactly where I am when I'm zoomed in this far. Okay, so I have the beads I need. I need A's and Z's. Okay, so where's my Z? My Z is here. There's my Z. And you see how I have the containers labeled. Symbol on the left, DMC color on the right. And sometimes I'll put the number in the middle. Now, I took these right off of the bag and stuck them on there with tape. And then I enlarged the side has the pictures here. And if they have a sheet of paper with them, some do, some don't. If they have the sheet of paper, you can scan it and enlarge it, or copy it and enlarge it, and then cut them out and stick them on. So you can copy them onto sticker paper if you want to, or just use tape. But that's what I did there. Just use tape. Making use of the numbers that I could actually read. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the Z's. Tap the lid, put some on the tray. And I think it probably works better if you have them on the end of the tray rather than in the middle. There we go. Got them off. Oops, there's one. Got stuck. Come on. Okay. All right. Well, I can't get the drills and that in the picture. It just isn't going to work. Okay, so I'm going to place them. Let me see if I turn it up more. You can see better even. Okay, so these are Z's. So I'm looking for Z's. And I have found that if you have 3 in a row and you don't want to use the multi-tool, put one on the outside, and the one in the middle is easier to place when you're working with the square ones. Okay. Oh, you know it, Kat. You know it. I like to figure out all the ways of doing things, and it's as much fun to me to figure it out, figure out the storage and figure out ways to do things and make it interesting. This is also why I like to play, oops, missed one, why I like to play in the watercolors and keep changing them. Yeah, it's fiddly, but that's what I like. I like fiddly. I really enjoy the fiddly. And I learned from I can't remember what her name is Ella. I can't remember the channel. It's a long channel name. Um, but I've learned a lot from her. She posts almost every day. She has videos almost every day. And one of her more recent ones, she took us shopping to Walmart in the frames because she was going to frame a drill, a diamond painting that she finished. And she took us shopping in Walmart, and then she showed us how to frame. So that was pretty cool. But I've learned a lot of things from her. Okay, there's all the Z's I can see at the moment. All right, so I'm going to put the Z's back in the container. See, this one I keep over on the desk because it's smaller. But I keep having to put the drills back. Oops. On the desk. Go back in the container. Okay. And of course I have a lot of... Oh, what's that? Amazon delivery. Ooh, okay, hold on guys. There's a delivery. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, I got 5 packages. Okay, so there's diamond paintings in here somewhere. Okay, so we're going to have an unboxing. Ah, goodness. Okay. All right, so you guys get the idea, right? Okay, so we're gonna have an unboxing. So I'm gonna back up, and yeah, 5. Well, I'm still getting things from Prime Day, and you order stuff all at once, but they don't have it all in one place, and so you have packages coming from different places, and it's like Christmas, you know. It's like Christmas for a few days. Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and okay, y'all get that idea about how to do it. All right, so let's do unboxing. Yay! I have to make some room. Let me make some room. I gotta put this back over here. Make a little room. Okay, let me check the computer. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's open some packages. Let me I gotta back the camera up and put my glasses back on. I can't walk down the hall with the readers on. Um, Eileen, you didn't buy anything on Prime Day? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay, let me get the camera software first and back it up. Okay, and the whole desktop. Okay, here we go. Oh, there. Can't do it too fast, it makes the camera go crazy. Okay, there's the whole desktop. All right, now let's have unboxing. Yay! Okay, this is really light. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's very dirty. He had a dirty van. Okay, it is cool to open, but these things never work for me. So let me see what this is. This is not mine, actually. Okay, well, I will have to take it to the neighbor. Okay, this one has my name on it. And This one has my name on it. All right, let's make sure. Okay, these 3 do. All right, I left the other one by the door because it's heavy, and I'm not going to unbox that on camera. This one's mine. I have to check the names now. These people are getting their stuff mixed up. I wonder if she gets one of mine today. I don't know. I'll have to take it to her later. Okay, so this is just household stuff. This is a potato scrubber and some other stuff, so that's no good. Y'all don't need to see that. All right, let's try this package. I don't know what's in here either. But I'm going to open and find out. The other one is a box. Okay, this looks like a diamond painting. Okay, I think we struck gold here. This looks like a diamond painting. All right, I'm going to have to wipe the counter off because these things are dirty. Okay, and here's the box. This is really light, so it's probably the other one. I was supposed to get 2 today. So let's see. Oh, address. I forgot. Yep, there it is. Probably the bubble things in there. One little package. Okay. That's good. So I know the diamond painting is not in the other box, so they're both here. Okay, this looks like the leopard, so let's open up this one. And I don't save these bags, it just doesn't make sense. So let me get rid of this. I don't know if I need the number. No, I don't need that. Okay, let me wipe this counter down because it's got dust. And it looks like the van got muddy and they didn't clean it. So I will do that. Okay, now I'm going to wipe my hands. What did I do with the baby wipes? Oh, there they are. Wipe my hands off. Goodness. These delivery trucks, I tell you. Everything gets so dirty in there. Kind of bad. That's why I like to keep this counter cleaned off. So I can open things up here and then wipe it real quick. Okay, so here we go. First we have, see, here's a kit. Okay, so here's the tools. Sometimes they give you baggies. Yep, there's baggies. They give you your tool, your wax, and your tray. Here are the drills. This is a round one. And he's small, so he's not going to be real big. So he's going to get to be one of the ones on the go. Okay, here's the reveal. Let me turn him the right way around. There he is. There's a leopard. Close up on his face. Okay. And first thing I like to do is lift up the plastic or the paper coating, whichever one it comes with. And I like to take a ruler underneath it. So I push it part of the way back. And I'm going to try to straighten the canvas a little bit by doing this. And turn it around and do the same thing on this other side. So put the ruler in there. Peel this back. And if I do it while it's warm from outside, it seems to do a little bit better than if I let it sit. So I'm pushing and it's wrinkling somewhere. Try to not wrinkle the plastic. Okay, there we go. Okay, and that helps to flatten it. Okay, so there he is. He's a little. So let me, glare. Sorry, leopard's face. Round drills. Cool. Okay, so there he is. Let me set him at the back. And I'll inventory that later. I'm not going to do it right now. And there was no sheet of paper with that one. I can't remember what the company was that came from. Okay, let me open this one. Gotta be a little careful because I don't know where anything is in there. Okay, and when they don't come in a box, and a lot of them have not been in a box, they get flattened like this, and so they get folded in the shipping. So this is the lion. He's really small. And here's his kit. Not many bead colors. That's fine. All right. Let me see if I get him right way up. Okay, there he is. You can see him. So here's the lion. And this one is really small, which I like because I like to take these things with me. So he is 7 3/4 square, I think. Yep, 7 3/4 square. So I have an 8x8 frame I can put him in. All right, so let me see if I can smooth out the backing. I'm going to do it since he's folded this way. I'm going to do it with the folds. I don't know if that makes any difference, but we'll find out. Try to smooth it out, and I'll have it to lay it under books. That'll help a little bit. I'll have to lay it under some books so it can flatten, and then hang it up. Looks good. It's pretty clear. You can see it really well. You can see the drill field really well. Nice and clear. Won't take me long to do this one at all. So there's 14 colors. But yeah, cool. Like the lion. Hey, DeMonte. Yep, pretty good. Yeah, Eileen. Yeah, lions. That's pretty good. Yeah. So what I like to check, everything to make sure everything's in here. That's what everybody says to do. Let me have crunchy paper for a minute. We'll do this one since it's only 14. Ooh, noisy crunchy paper. Okay, so this has, yep, these do have the DMC colors. I will rewrite them when I put them in the containers. There's no black. Oh, that's weird. There was no 310 black. Huh. I'm shocked. Wow, there's a dark gray, but there's no black. That's weird. So this one, a lot of them that I've gotten so far, most of them have been this way. They come that they're lined up. Why do they call the gems drills? I have no idea. DMC. Yes, when they say DMC, they are following the DMC color. I have a really old chart. And when I say really old, I mean really old. I paid $6.99 for this at Michael's. But yes, this is a really old one. So the all the colors. This is the colors that they base the drills on. There's really an idea. It just makes things much, much easier to color. And you can also use cross stitch charts. You can use actual cross stitch charts. Just buy the blank sticky canvas. You can get the sticky canvas where it's blank, but the squares are there. And you just follow your chart just like you would cross stitch using your Okay, hang on. Using a magnet board. Okay, so this is a magnet board in all of my, I just have a whole lot of scraps on here right now. But a magnet board just to follow, just to like you were going to follow your graph. So you would lay your and move your, move your ruler down to see where you are. You can even put it between two. I used to do that sometimes too. And it would stick, your chart sticks to your magnet. And then you just transfer it to the squares, corresponding squares on your blank graph with the sticky. So, and you can buy the drills by each color. You can buy on, I saw yesterday on AliExpress, because they sent me notification that they had shipped my order. And I went and checked it, and then I saw where you can buy all 447 colors. I think it's like 30 something dollars, but you can buy them round, you can buy them square. So I don't know which set I will end up getting, but yeah, but you can buy them individually, you can buy them bulk, you can buy them all the colors. So you can just have an extra bag. Just be aware that they may have dye lots like yarn does. They may have dye lots. So what I would do in that case is mix them well. If you had two number ones from two different companies, I would mix them together to get, what you need. But anyway, yeah. Oh, too late for me, DeMonte. Already there. And designs are rolling around in my head. I want to do dragons. I may work from my guardian and see if I can do him this way. But we'll see. He's graphed. My original guardian is in peyote stitch, but I still have my original sketch, so I can, I can fix him. Lots of fun. So I already took another picture and plugged it into, this was another test, plugged it into the cross stitch software and got a kitty face. You can see the symbols and colors. And I do have a wide printer. But it printed out everything. I didn't think to not tell it to not print these, but it printed out all these too. So now I have to cut down the paper and use it for something else. But yeah. Oh, fuzzy. Whoopsie. And it's hard to not buy more. I mean, I'm just, it's really hard to not buy more. And I'm not buying all the colors yet. I want to make sure this is what I want to do. I may publish my own patterns. I mean, there's so many things I could do with this. And, I mean, I can sell the graphs on Etsy. It's just, there's so many possibilities for me with this right now. So I'm really excited. This is just like another form of beading for me, and I'm really excited about doing this, and I'm really glad I found it. And how did I not know about this before? I mean, I just discovered this a few weeks ago. It's like, how did I not know about this? Oh man, I can't believe I hadn't seen it before. I was looking up tips for watercolor and in YouTube, and oh, you know how stuff pops up over on the side. Well, this thing pops up, and it's something about tips for diamond painting. I thought, well, what the heck is that? Because it looked like a graph. I thought, well, what the heck is that? So, and I fell down that rabbit hole in like 2 minutes. Yeah. Yep. So I will be, and I haven't heard anybody talking about designing their own. Doesn't mean they haven't, I just haven't seen it. So, but that's immediately popped into my head was, because I design for everything. I mean, when I knit, I design for my own knitting. I just, everything just, I have to make my own, right? So, but yeah, that's awesome. Really, really fun. So yeah, so I'm going to be designing my own because I have that idea, and I have photos I have taken on vacation. And I can use my own. I got it. I mean, that's just, yeah, that's going to happen. Have I ever done illusion knitting? I tried a small piece of illusion knitting, but it didn't thrill me, Jean. It's just not something that it was boring, I guess is what I want to say to me. I didn't have fun with it. I'd rather knit socks. So I don't know. That's just me. But no, I've done it, but I didn't like it. So you know, yeah. Okay, the software I got PC Stitch. You can try it for free. I think it's pcstitch.com. But yeah, PC Stitch. And I don't know if they have it for Mac. I think so. Yeah, but here, let me type it in there for you. I think it's PC Stitch. Let's see. PC Stitch. Yeah. So, but that's what that's the one that I decided to use. Was that one. The others were a little more complicated. I mean, I don't really need to uh, change the cross stitches, from half stitch to, 3/4 stitch. I don't need to do all that. The PC Stitch will do that, but it's, yeah. Yeah, it's easy to use. Yeah, exactly. Definitely easy. Yeah. Michael's has a tiger and it's $30. Wow. Much cheaper to buy these things on Amazon, especially if you have Prime. Cool. I think I missed one. I've got one somewhere else. Oh, there it is. I knew I had another one. There it is. Yesterday in the same day. So I just hadn't hung it up yet. I just laid it over some stuff in the closet. I didn't toss it. I laid it over some stuff in the closet. But it's a willow tree and some other flowering trees. I don't know what those are supposed to be, but it's pretty. And there's water, but it's a pretty landscape. And there's a little bench back there. So it's like a park, maybe a Japanese water garden or something. But that was cool, and it's a little bit bigger. It's a 30 by 40 centimeter, which is what 12 by. Let me see. Yeah, about 12 by 15 and a half. So yeah, I'd probably frame it 12 by 16. So. Kathy is streaming during her ATCs. Oh, that's good. Okay, y'all can go over there because I need to get off of here. My right leg is hurting, so I need to get off of here. Demonte, if I start this, my husband may divorce me. Nah. I don't know, but be aware. If once you try it, you're hooked. I mean, it's that simple. It's just that's the way it's going to be. So the software I think is I don't remember. Um $50, I want to say 50, 60, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. But I'm going to get out of here and leave you guys thinking about diamond painting and try to figure out why my sound wasn't working at first. That's really weird. So this was try number 3 for today. I'll have to delete the other 2. But email the software? No, not that I know of. Sorry, Marie, I don't know what you meant. Um, okay, so I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna be finishing the laundry and doing some more diamond painting, but I'm not gonna start this one yet. I got two going. Can't do that. I have to finish one first. Rules for myself. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. See you later. Bye.